Right. What's going on, beautiful people? It's G RexTheGreat, aka your friendly neighborhood comic enthusiast, and we are back. Now, I want to go ahead and get it out the way. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. We got a nice little video here. We're going to be going over the second round of DC's newest event called DC KO. As you probably know by now, it's a giant tournament style event that they've been doing with a lot of the heroes, some of the villains. We covered the first issue of it on the channel previously, and we'll be getting the second issue coming shortly by the end of this month here. So I want to go ahead and cover the fights that we got. I also did a prediction video before the event started of who I got winning it all in all of the rounds. We also covered some information about the event as well, so we definitely got you covered on what this event is, what it's going to entail, and some of my thoughts about it on the channel. So if you're interested, definitely check some of those videos out. But without further ado, we're going to jump straight into this. So we got the bracket right here. We got the bracket. Now, I also have another tab up. I'm going to be going to the DC website, and we're going to be going through their bracket challenge, and we're going to actually be filling out our picks. If you checked out my video on my predictions, I did it before they started the the bracket challenge. So I did a whole bracket thing on like a random website that I found. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to go ahead and start submitting our stuff on the official website. So we're going to start here just looking at what we got so far. So coming out of the first round, we got Superman and Captain Atom. I did predict this correct. So we're gonna have that. That's gonna be a great fight. Like I said in the prediction video, that's gonna be an amazing fight, especially if you've been reading through the Justice League, the Atom Project, the little mini series that DC had been doing regarding Captain Atom and the Atoms. That was a very great story, bouncing out of absolute power, where Captain Atom basically had the ability to absorb the metagene and then like give it to other people. So the government was trying to like, you know, use him as a middleman to create their own special ops superhero team type of thing. But it's really good read, honestly. I believe it's a miniseries, so it's about like 6 issues. But him versus Superman, that's going to be great. Also, another thing that I want to mention about this tournament that I didn't, is information that I didn't have when I did the first video where I covered basically everything we knew at the time. Apparently, it's going to be a best of 3 type of situation, or a best of 7 or something like that, and each time one of the contestants lose, they're going to be able to come back as an alternate version of themselves. So one thing that has been predicted heavy is that Captain Atom loses one of these rounds and he comes back as Monarch. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Now, so like I said, this is going to be an insane fight. It's not going to be slight. But at the end of the day, I still got Superman. I had him coming through for this when I did my original prediction, so I'm definitely sticking with that. We're going to have Superman. Actually, I'm not even going to get into today. I'll wait till I get to the DC bracket. So next up, we got Guy Gardner versus Jay Garrick. Yet again, another... Actually, did I guess this right? I think I might have. Actually, I picked Firestorm to win this. I picked Firestorm to win that. So I got the Jay Garrick pick correct, but I was wrong on the second one. I thought Firestorm was going to beat Guy Gardner. But that's fine. That's not, you know, so it's cool. But next up, we got Aquaman versus Hawkman. I definitely predicted this correctly. If you know me, you already know who I got winning this. At the bottom down there, we got Lex Luthor and Etrigan. We got Lex Luthor beating Black Lightning and Etrigan beating Supergirl. I got half of this correct. I predicted Lex Luthor beating Black Lightning, but I thought Supergirl would beat Etrigan, so that's just life. On the other side of the bracket, we got Wonder Woman versus Lobo. Now, I definitely predicted... Honestly, I can't remember who I picked from Lobo or Plastic Man. I think I picked Lobo, honestly, but I was like a toss-up for that. So we got Wonder Woman being Starro. Definitely was right on that. I knew that was going to happen. And we got Lobo, so that's great to see. I believe I picked it that right. We got Swamp Thing versus Cyborg. I definitely predicted this correctly. This is going to be an interesting fight, too. We got the Joker versus Red Hood. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I made my bracket before the issue came out, obviously, so that was before the announcement of Joker taking over Batman's place. But we did cover the possibility of that happening in the Everything You Need to Know video, so definitely, like I said, definitely check that out. We have some good info in there. But I had Batman winning that anyway, so you can, you know what I'm saying, it's basically still correct. Joker is in that Batman slot. So now, on the other hand, I had Damian Wayne beating Red Hood. I was not expecting Red Hood to pop through and beat Damian Wayne like that. Like, I wasn't ready for that. I was like, Damian Wayne is too good of a hand-to-hand combatant that Red Hood's not going to be able to deal with it. Apparently, Red Hood's that guy. So, we got him versus the Joker. Honestly, if I would have known that the Joker was going to be in that slot, I probably would have picked Red Hood anyway for the Joker-Red Hood rematch. So, like, please don't make us watch Red Hood get his ass beat by Joker again. I don't think we want to see it. We've seen it enough. You know what I'm saying? But on the bottom round, major disrespect. Major disrespect has happened, and I called it in my first video when I talked about my predictions. I said if Harley Quinn beats Metamorpho, it's invalid. It's automatically invalid, and it happened. But you know what can we do? It's Harley Quinn. We did predict Zatanna beating out my girl Big Barda. We did predict that, so that was correct. But Harley Quinn managed to sneak out on Metamorpho. Like I said, it is what it is. But I just read that first comment over there. Might need extra security for Joker versus Red Hood. Nah, for real, because Red Hood should crash out. He should absolutely crash out on Joker. It should be no holds bars. It should be, honestly, it needs to be a red brand book, a red brand book. Like it needs to be like DC Vertigo style. It needs to be crazy. It needs to be bloody and just absolutely diabolical, because Red Hood needs his get back for sure. But outside of that, we got Zatanna versus Harley Quinn. Getting back on track. She shouldn't be this far, but this should be where she stops. Realistically, she shouldn't got out the first round, but somehow Harley Quinn made it out. She shouldn't get past my girl Zatanna. No absolute way this should happen. Even as look, I ain't even look. I'm not even here for the comments, but somebody else even knows. How does Harley beat Metamorpho? I don't know, but they gonna have to talk to me about that one. So that's the bracket that we got. That's round 2, and everybody that made it out of the first round. So we're gonna go ahead and jump straight into DC's website, and we're gonna start selecting our picks. So we got Superman versus Captain Atom. As I mentioned, we're definitely gonna be picking Superman here. We're definitely picking Superman there. That's not even a question. Well, it is a question, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of is a question, but I'm already set on Superman winning this. When I was doing my tournament bracket previously for the last one, before the event started, I had Jay Garrick beating Firestorm here. But now that we have Guy Gardner, I can honestly change it up a little maybe. But I had Jay Garrick going through this round beating Firestorm, so... Honest, what if Guy Gardner pops out with the Red Lantern, with the Red Lantern ring? Ooh, he had both the green and the red. You know what? Sneak pick. I'm changing it up. We're going Guy Gardner here. We're going Guy Gardner over Jay Garrick. Honestly, I'm sorry to the guy that commented on the predictions video who he said he had Jay Garrick going pretty far. I'm sorry, man, but things have changed, my guy. I was with you for a little bit, but now that I'm thinking about it with the rules that we got here, I'm thinking Guy Gardner might can take this, man. I'm thinking Guy Gardner might can take this. Jay Garrick isn't the fastest speedster. He isn't the fastest speedster now. Guy Gardner might can make some work. The guy that got punched out by Batman might can do something. All right, we got Aquaman versus Hawkman. Need I say more? My guy, my GOAT. If you know me, you already know what I'm picking here. We got Aquaman taking that for sure. I don't think Hawkman stands a chance. I mean, he got the armor, the nith metal and stuff. You know, he's not going to be slight, but at the end of the day, it's Aquaman. My guy is the GOAT. Lex Luthor versus Etrigan. Honestly, I'm trying to think here. My mind's telling me to pick Etrigan, but like I said in the first round, you can't sleep on Lex Luthor. Like, you can't sleep on Lex Luthor, but Etrigan was able to take out Supergirl. I think I'm going to go Etrigan here. I think we go Etrigan. Ooh, that's tough, though. Etrigan over Lex. It's Lex. Hey, I said it last time. I ain't been against him until I see something more crazy. Lex. Lex gonna find a way, man. Power suit for the win. All right, we got Wonder Woman versus Lobo. Now, this is going to be a fight. I mentioned this in my first video when I did my predictions. This fight right here, because I'm pretty sure I picked Lobo. So I'm pretty sure. Fact check me. Go check that video out. Let me know in the comments what I picked, because I'm probably not going to go back and watch it to see what my picks were. But we got Wonder Woman versus Lobo here. I'm going to have to go with my girl at the end of the day. Shout out my baby. You know what I'm saying? Hold me to the cross, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got Wonder Woman here. But Lobo is not going to be a slight feat. We just dropped a Lobo video recently. So if you want to know more about Lobo, some of the crazy things he's did, we got that video on the channel for you. You can go check that out if you like. But I got Wonder Woman winning this one here. Next up, we got Swamp Thing versus Cyborg. Now, Mr. Avatar of the Green is no easy fight. Automatically, if you're fighting Swamp Thing, you have to be prepared for anything and almost everything, because that man is no joke. But Cyborg, I believe he came with a father box. Mr. Mother Box Technology himself, Mr. Apocalyptic Tech. Technology versus nature. Like, it's literally a themed battle, and it's going to be a good fight. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a good fight. But at the end of the day, I picked him the first time. I'm sticking with Swamp Thing, man. I'm sorry, Cyborg, but I'm sticking with Swamp Thing. You know, the Joker versus Red Hood. The fight that we all want to see. And honestly, I'm gonna be with the people. We want to see Red Hood win this. We don't want to see Joker beat him up again and just look at him like, you ain't learned. No, we don't want that. We don't want none of that. Keep it if you got it. Give us Red Hood beating the shit out of him and looking down on him like, yeah, what now? What? Shoot him. Shoot him, blow him up, stab him, cut him, all of that. Do everything to him. Make him feel that pain. I've seen Joker do Jason dirty too many times, from the comic to the cartoon to the Arkham games. I've seen it too many times. I want to see my guy get his get back. And he's not even my guy for real, but I feel for him. I feel for him. Alright. Next up, we got Zatanna versus Harley Quinn. I ain't saying more. We already talked about it. She shouldn't even be there. And that's what I got for the second round. You know what? We're going to keep going. I was going to stop it there, but let's do all of the rounds. Next up, we got Superman versus Guy Gardner. We're not even thinking about that. He's just walking through everybody. Aquaman versus Lex Luthor. We're not even thinking about it. He's walking through. Wonder Woman versus Swamp Thing. Now, we got to think about it. This is a think about it, but in all reality, she low-key walking through. I'm not going to lie to you. Swamp Thing is an issue, like I said, Mr. Man of the Green. But Wonder Woman is a problem in all definitions of the word. So, sorry, my guy. Red Hood versus Zatanna. Like I said, he's not really my guy. But I feel for him, but not here. Not against my girl. Nah, you're out of there, my guy. What you going to do against magic? Nothing. Not a thing. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pop out to the next round. Superman versus Aquaman. This is where it got deep in my prediction video. We definitely stopped and talked about this for a good little while. I'm going to keep it kind of short here, kind of brief. We saw a preview of this in Aquaman issue 9, I believe. I think it was issue 9, where we had a mind-controlled Superman try to attack the Justice League, and Aquaman pulled up, stopped his punch mid-attack. He ate a punch from him, didn't leave his feet, shook his head, spit out some blood, talked trash to him, and hit him with some new magic from his godly powers as possibly the avatar of the Blue now that he's beaten Dagon, and he's doing his thing in his own solo series. Also, just some tidbit information, you know, because I might not cover it in his own specific video, but we might get Absolute Aquaman also as well, so that's just some tidbit information that might be cool. We got that teased by the writer of the Absolute Wonder Woman series, so that's nice there. But Superman versus Aquaman here, I think this is going to be a crazy fight, a great fight. This is going to be an amazing fight. I feel like a lot of people are sleeping on Aquaman currently. I've seen a lot of talk through like Facebook groups and stuff like that. People just kind of just talking a little crazy on him, not really following the current storyline that's going on with him. But I think this could be a major upset. I'm not mad either way. Either way this goes, I'm happy. I can see both sides winning. But at the end of the day, Aquaman's my favorite superhero of all time. I'm going to always stand with my GOAT, no matter who he up against. Even if I don't think he can win, I'm going to tell you I think he can win. But I do genuinely think he has a chance to win this, in all honesty. I think he actually has a chance. But we got Wonder Woman versus Zatanna. Now, this part of the bracket is the same as my previous video. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure these were the final 4 that I had anyway. But Wonder Woman versus Zatanna. I picked Wonder Woman to win this in my previous video, I'm sure, but this is not going to be an easy fight. This is going to be a crazy fight. Zatanna's that girl, but Wonder Woman is just, like I said, a problem in all definitions of the word. Like, it's not going to be slight. Magic is going to be on deck. She's going to be going all out. She might even be throwing in stuff that she learned from Dr. Fate. Like, it might be crazy, but I feel like Wonder Woman's going to be able to edge that out. Wonder Woman's no slouch in, like, I mean, she's not the biggest magic person in the DC universe, but she's not a slouch with magic, especially not in the Absolute universe, but we're not going to get into that. But she's not a slouch, so she should be able to handle herself, I believe, and I think Wonder Woman's going to take that round there. And then we have Aquaman versus Wonder Woman here for the finale. And what we have, we're going to have Aquaman taking it all. Actually, I think I had Superman versus, how did that happen? What's my bracket? I think my bracket might have been off. I think I had Superman versus Aquaman in the finals. No, I didn't. I had them in. Okay, yeah. So this is correct, I believe. I think it's this pretty much the same that happened in my previous bracket. But like I said, go check that out. Watch that video. Come back and comment. Let me know what I had in the predictions, because I'm probably not going. Go back and look at what I had. We got new predictions here. But so we got Aquaman winning it all, in my opinion. If you agree or disagree, let me know down below. I think my guy can pull it out. What you think? Who's your favorite hero? If they're in this tournament, let me know. If they're not, who you pulling for in the tournament? Because I got my guy. I'm gonna hold it down 10 toes all the time. You can come in the comments and let me know what you think. I'm riding with my guy 1000%. But I think it's easy. We can go ahead and hit submit here. One last step. What's this? Your birthday year. I'll let y'all know my birthday. We born in February. And we born in 91 is crazy. Nah, we ain't that old yet. There we go. 99. Damn! Alright, y'all ain't gonna see me get this up. Y'all ain't gonna see me hit this. I'll submit it once I finish this up right here. But we got Aquaman winning everything. Honestly, I have a DC account. I should just already be, well, whatever. But, so, we got Aquaman winning it all. That's my updated predictions based on the round 2 updates that we have. After this video, I'm going to go ahead and submit this in for whatever reason. I don't know what you get if you get it right. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and send it through. Appreciate you if you stop by. You know, like I said earlier, let me know down below in the comments what you got going on at DCKO, who you got winning, who you pulling for. Any losses so far that you're surprised at. Any wins so far you're surprised at. Let me know any thoughts you got. Just to end it out here, you know, like I said, I got a lot of DCKO content on the channel already, so if you're interested in the event and want to see more that I got to say about it, I got at least 2 other videos based on the channel for you there. But that's about all I got for you. Appreciate anybody that popped out and stayed through the video, man. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw. Like I said, drop a comment down below. That's the most important part. I love engaging conversations, especially about comics and stuff like that. Drop a sub if you want to become one of the greats. We just hit our goal of 200. We did a 200 sub special opening some comic books, so we're on our road to 300 and we're getting there. So definitely appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. Much love. Definitely y'all be safe out there in internet land. Don't forget, spread love, peace, kindness, positivity, all of those good things. And with that being said, that's all I got for you. G RexTheGreat out.